Hey, my name is Nkosi Hospice, and I am a vocal arranger. Have you ever imagined what it takes to get the perfect vocal arrangement? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to another episode of the Journal of a Vocal Arranger. Last week, we looked at the importance of listening when it comes to the aspect of vocal arranging. And thank you very much for everyone who watched the episode and people that have been commenting and all that. I really appreciate those comments. I did my best to get back to every single one of you. Thank you so much. Continue to like and share and subscribe to this channel, all right? And I got some questions, some very interesting questions that had to do with what to listen out for and all that. So I decided that it is best for me to maybe go into some of the things that we should listen out for. And I will put this out maybe in a 5-part tutorial. And you'll be able to go step by step with me to understand the things that I think are important to listen out for when it comes to vocal arranging. So, number one in the listening class for vocal arranging. So, number one thing would be to listen out for the melodic clarity of the arrangement. Now, I have come across a lot of vocal arrangements that sound really great at their core, but one thing that I always look out for in every arrangement is the melody. So now, whether it's an arrangement where everyone is singing together, right, and we're all harmonizing to the melody, it's very important that the melody sticks out, that the melody is king. So, what is the melody? So, usually, the melody is what the song is shaped around, right? So, let me think of something simple that someone would sing. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you, right? That is what the melody is. So now, if we are arranging vocals, right, which are the harmony that should accompany the melody, how much are we sticking to the melody within those chords to make the sound of the melody not change or distort with the additions of the vocals? Now, many a times I've found that a lot of arrangers tend to sometimes what I call over arrange the song, where the melody kind of gets lost, right? Within that space, they're trying to be a bit too creative and the melody ends up getting lost, a bit too creative with the chords being used and all that. I'm not saying that attaching chords to the melody or certain kind of chords is a bad thing per se. Sometimes it can bring out certain emotions, which for me is one of the things that one should be gunning for when applying a certain kind of chord structure to the melody or whatever. And that I'll get into when I speak about harmonies a bit later on. But one of the most important things is that we need to stay true to the melody. So in whatever space you find yourself in, when we approach the arrangement from a melodic point of view, and that is if it is a song that already exists, right? So I know with a lot of a cappella groups, we do a lot of cover music, right? Pop covers, classical covers, traditional music, or it could be gospel covers and stuff like that. For me, it's very important that when we are approaching, especially like a rearrangement of, let's say, a hymn or a folk song or something like that, that we still keep the melody of that song as recognizable as possible. And it's very important that no matter how creative or adventurous we want to be, the melody of the song always needs to cut through the arrangement, because then the song can get lost a bit in arranging all the chords and making them sound, making the song go and move in different places. But if people who are listening and following the song get lost from the melody, then it's quite difficult to stomach or even be able to follow a vocal arrangement. So the most important thing that I would say to listen out for, number one, would be melodic clarity. Make sure that the melody cuts through the arrangement as best as possible. All right. So we're going to carry on with this series, but number one, melodic clarity. Catch you on the next episode of The Journal of a Vocal Arranger with Ngozi Hospice. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, share. Thank you so much. Peace out, y'all.